Hello, Brenda. Thank you for coming to see me today. I'm Taylor Jones. I'm going to be your personal trainer.
Okay.
So, the purpose of this meeting, this little consultation, is for me to learn about you, you learn about me, we get a little relationship going, and we find out how come you've come to see me, personal goals you may have, and anything else that interests you.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, first thing on the table is tell me why you have come to see me.
I've come to see you today because I have always worked out my whole life. For 30 some years I was a member of a gym. But in the last year I've had 2 foot operations and I haven't been able to go to the gym. Now I want to get back into it because of my age and because of the years or the year that I've had off here. I want to make sure I do it right so I don't hurt myself.
Okay, so you tell me you've had foot surgery. Tell me about your activity levels during the day.
Since the foot surgery?
Yes, like the last couple of weeks.
The last couple of weeks I have started being able to drive and get out and do stuff, but I haven't gone back to the gym yet. And that's where I do my workout. But I go shopping, I go meet my dad, I do all sorts of things. I'm able to walk again. I'm just nervous to start the gym.
Okay, so have you done any sort of exercise with your foot? Does it bother you when you walk, you drive?
No, this time it's pretty good. Last time it didn't work. That's why they redid the surgery. But no, this time I think I can do anything. There's a rod in it which keeps my toe from bending. So I'm not sure about some positions when I work out, like push-ups and anything that you bend your toe.
Okay, so you're like totally cleared by a doctor to exercise? Okay, sweet. So tell me a little bit about your exercise in the past. You mentioned you were in the gym for 30 years.
I'm not much for classes. I used to go to the gym and I do all my stretches, then I do free weights. I like more working out by myself and lifting weights and doing the machines on my own. But I would work out for about an hour, hour and a half a day.
Okay,
about
sweet.
5 days a week.
So like, what are your likes and dislikes? Are you more like go ride a bike for like half an hour, or like do a couple curls? Or?
No, I like the weights better. I do a treadmill. Usually a half hour on the treadmill to get cardio in. But then I mostly like strengthening because my back gets sore. I've had a sore back from my foot surgery. I've walked funny for a year.
Oh yeah.
So my back is kind of out of whack. So I think I need core strengthening.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. A little tidbit on your foot. My girlfriend has had some issues with her foot, and she's had to walk funny for a while, and she tells me all sorts of problems that she's had, like in her legs and her back, and she's like, oh, it's because I walk funny and I'm hurt all the time. I went
to deep tissue massage because my back was in such pain, and basically they said my hips are kind of out of whack because I've been walking using mostly my right leg.
I see. Yeah, that's very common among surgeries. I've had many of those types of instances in the past. People tell me stories about that. Have you had any prior experience with a trainer?
I've had a personal trainer twice over the last 35 years, just to give me a basic. When I changed gyms, I changed and I got a different trainer just to show me their machines and what would work out best for me, but mostly I work out on my own.
Okay, so you haven't had any sort of like professional guidance, like they weren't like eat this and
no nutritional advice at all. But I'm married to a doctor and he tells me what to eat all the time and what not to eat.
Tell me a little bit about your energy levels in the day.
My energy levels are coming back. It was pretty bad for quite a while because all I could do was lay with my foot up. So you tend to, slow down then. But I think for 65 years old, I've got pretty good energy level.
Oh, right on. Okay. All right, so now I'd like to go over the questionnaires that I had you fill out earlier.
Okay.
The first one that we're going to look at is the physical activity and sedentary behavior questionnaire.
Okay.
The first question here, it's involving aerobic fitness. The question is, how many days a week do you do moderate intensity or vigorous intensity activity in a week? And when you're writing this out, it was because everything's going to be a little bit lower because of your foot.
Yes.
So first it says here that you 0 days a week, and since you do 0, the time is also going to be 0. Yeah. So I totally understand with your foot. But like in the past, how would you say it? Like you exercise well?
I would say in the past at least an hour a week, and then we'd go for walks and stuff. So probably at least 2 to 3 hours of walking and doing stuff a week.
That's awesome.
I mean a day.
Yeah.
A day, sorry.
It's like a week, that's it?
Yeah.
10 minutes at a time. And then the next section is about muscle strengthening. How many times a week do you do muscle strengthening activities in that time? Like here it says 0, but that's because you're foot.
Yeah, I would say probably half of the time that I spend at a gym before this was muscle strengthening.
Sweet.
So 30 minutes a day.
All right, I'm in the same area as you. I don't do much cardio. Yeah. Your perceived aerobic fitness. It says you've X'd out the good setting.
Yeah.
So can you tell me just a little bit about that? Explain how come you chose the good one?
Well, I think because I'm very active, I'm not a person that sits around and does crafts. Like I like to be moving and doing things, and I don't do aerobics. I wouldn't say like I don't do that at the gym, but I do lots of walking. I do lots of physical activities.
That's terrific.
So I think that's why I marked that.
Okay. The next section involves sedentary behavior. On a typical day, how many hours do you spend sitting? And you said less than 1 hour a day, or like at a time. And that's really exceptional. Like, sitting does kill. That's what we've been learning a whole lot in my classes. And then it says here you watch TV about 2 to 3 hours a day.
In the evenings,
In the evenings, okay. Yeah, that's very normal. Yeah. And then every 30 minutes or so you stand up, which is terrific. You stretch out your muscles. So we've gone through those. Okay. Do you have any questions, inquiries that I can help you with at this very moment?
No, my concern is getting back into working out at a safe level so that I don't hurt myself. Like don't hurt my back or something. I just want to make sure that I can get back to the level of fitness I was a year ago.
Okay, yeah, that's fantastic. I can absolutely help you out. Okay. Thanks so much for coming in to see me today.
Done, okay.
Yep, we're done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Okay, thanks.
I'm thrilled to work with you.
You bet.